Top of the afternoon to everybody out there. Alright, y'all be sure to hit that like button, share, and subscribe. Sending good vibrations and good energy to all y'all out there whenever you get this. Enjoy yourself. Remember to smile. I'm gonna mute myself and we get straight into these clips.
Why are they lying to us?
Did you know that April Fool's is actually our real New Year? In case you're new here, there are actually 13 months in a year, with each month consisting of 28 days. The calendar we use today has, for some reason, been altered to create these uneven months, and has completely thrown us out of rhythm. Before our new calendar, we would follow the 28-day moon cycle. April 1st, or April Fool's, is actually symbolic to us being fooled into thinking that January 1st is really the new year. We are connected to nature in more ways than you can believe. And when we follow nature, it shows us that the real new year is in spring. What's significant about spring? Well, it's when the earth comes alive again. The flowers, the trees, and even the grass begin to blossom and grow back. It's a sign of a reset. So why have we been told otherwise? Well, that's for you to decipher.
We all have that conspiracy friend, so I've heard this before, where I was okay not knowing nothing. It's hard to believe something when you hear the AI voice, but damn it, the information is compelling. Because now I'm thinking, why are they lying to us?
Do you know who this is?
Vampire, I don't know.
So he has wings and there's a chain on his ankle and he has a crown. Obviously, Lucifer,
yeah.
Satan.
I saw the chain. I was like, yeah.
Right? Now check this out. What foot is this? I know you've seen this statue before.
Is that the one in?
There's a chain and a foot. That's the foot of the Statue of Liberty.
Oh,
yeah.
I heard about this.
Now this statue, there's 7 points on his
I
crown,
didn't see
right?
this.
Statue of Liberty has 7 points on its crown.
No.
Now go back to the statue. What's by its feet? An apple. Where is the Statue of Liberty? The Big Apple. New York City. What do they call New York City? The Big Apple, fam. Why are they praising the Statue of Liberty, which is literally Lucifer? Do you know why it's holding a torch?
Why?
Because
Oh, yeah.
Lucifer was the angel of light before.
Yeah.
It's right in front of us too. Oh, that's kind of fun. But where's the most money made? Wall Street.
Oh, Wall Street.
Where's that? It's the Big Apple, fam.
And New York is the home of
Take it a step further. Ready?
Yeah.
Ready? An apple a day keeps the doctor away. Ready? Where did that happen in New York? The healthcare thing.
Oh!
No, that's a stretch. Do you know who this is?
Vampire, I don't know.
So he has wings and there's a
Take it all out on your stride. It is taking falling down. Love forever, love is free. Let's turn forever, you and me. Windmill, take it.
To the older brothers, being the oldest isn't easy. You grow up faster than you should, carrying responsibilities no one prepared you for. You're the protector, the one who steps up even when no one asks. You'd do anything for your younger siblings, even if they don't always see it. Even if it means being tough on them. Even if it means sacrificing things you'll never mention. You joke around, act like nothing bothers you, but deep down, you just want them to be okay. There are nights you wonder if you've done enough, if you were too hard on them, if you should have been softer, more present, a better example. There are moments you feel like you failed them, but you haven't, because they remember the times you defended them when no one else did. They remember the times you made them laugh when life felt too heavy. They remember the silent ways you showed up. So to the older brothers, thank you. You didn't fail. You did more than you'll ever know. To the older brothers,
Pick up that suitcase. You're coming home right now.
No, Mom. I have to do this. I'm going to Robot City tonight. I'm gonna get a job and I'm gonna help Dad pay back Mr. Gunk.
Talk to him. Robot City? You're just a kid.
I'm never gonna be someone here. I want to be an inventor. I want to meet Big Weld. I want to be somebody.
You are somebody. Somebody who's not getting on that train.
Yes, I am.
Talk to him.
One ticket for Robot City.
Where are you going?
Not me. Him.
But
Rodney, did you know that when I was your age, I wanted to be a musician? I played pretty well, too, but my dad was worried that I wouldn't be able to make a living, so I got refitted to be a dishwasher. Now, I'm not complaining, but I've always said to myself, if I could do it over again, I would follow my dream. You've got greatness in you, Rodney. Never doubt it.
pick up that suitcase. You're coming home right now.
No, Mom. I have to do.
So what did the boss say?
Nothing.
Nothing. What the fuck kind of story is this?
You see, it's not about what the boss said. It's what he didn't say, Joe. He didn't say anything interesting at all.
Huh.
So after 30 years, my dad finally had a chance to sit across from the man who was running everything. And you know what he saw?
What?
Nothing. Nothing special. My dad realized in that moment he could have been that guy sitting behind that desk. But he realized it too late. We're all just a bunch of guys, Joe. Some of us believe that we could do anything. Some of us believe we can't.
So what did the boss...
Isn't it curious that the moment you begin to grow, the people around you begin to vanish? That when you were reckless, lost in the noise of indulgence, you were never alone. But now, as you strive for something more, silence. You see, human beings cling to familiarity, not because it is good, not because it is right, but simply because it is known. And when you begin to change, when you step beyond the version of yourself they once knew, it unsettles them. Most friendships are not built on deep connection, but on shared habits. If you drink, they drink. If you complain, they complain. If you fear, they fear. Misery, after all, loves company. But the moment you no longer entertain the drama, the gossip, the self-destruction, the crowd thins. Not because they dislike you, but because they do not know you anymore. And truthfully, they do not wish to. So what will it be? To stay the same, surrounded, but stagnant, or to walk alone for a time? And discover the rare few who resonate with your highest self, because the irony is the loneliest path is often the only one that leads to true belonging. Isn't it curious that the moment
he used to be invisible, the kind of man people overlooked, apologizing for his own existence, but one day he made a choice to stop seeking approval and start demanding respect. He moved with purpose. He spoke with precision. He kept his word, even when it was inconvenient. He trained his mind like a weapon. And slowly, people noticed. They listened when he spoke. They waited for his opinion. They sought his presence. He no longer chased opportunities. Opportunities chased him. In the end, the world doesn't respect words. It respects proof. So be the proof.
I don't invest in rich kids. Rich kids come in with a couple of disadvantages, I feel. They've had the right jobs because they had the right contacts. So they had the right apprenticeships in right companies in their summer months when they're teenagers. You know, they get the right introductions, okay? Poor kids are usually waiting tables and scrapping, dealing with customers, spilling coffee, and getting shouted at. Rich kids, when starting businesses on Shark Tank, the ones I see on Shark Tank typically have gone to the finest schools. And what comes with going to the finest schools, especially business schools, what comes is a certain attitude that they know it. It's a dangerous attribute to have in anything when you're starting out in anything. But what they do know is they know all about business as an observer, but they don't know business as a player. Whereas poor kids tend to have had hardship. They've had to be a player earlier. They've had to contribute to the family. They've seen their parents struggle. They know the power of a buck. They've never gone on a fancy vacation, so they aspire to the vacation. I'm giving you a whole kinds of shit, right? Okay. But I do believe in it. And then the last is An injured poor kid is, for me, a guarantee that I'm going to make money if he's got the ego to prove somebody else wrong. I don't invest in rich kids. Rich kids come in with a couple of disadvantages.
Hell yeah, we in Saints' backyard, baby. We here. Hell yeah, we in Saints' backyard, baby. We here.
Sigmas are the real threat. They operate on a different level. Alphas are loud. They crave attention and need to be seen. But a Sigma doesn't care about any of that. He isn't chasing validation or trying to be the top dog. He's playing his own game, and that's what makes him dangerous. Alphas seek power, control, and the spotlight. But a Sigma doesn't care about those power games. He's untouchable because he doesn't need anyone's approval. What scares the Alpha is that he can't control him. You can't dominate a man who's already free. He doesn't need the spotlight, yet he still wins in silence. You can't compete with a Sigma because he's not even competing with you. While the Alpha is busy trying to be the loudest, the Sigma is doing his own thing. Sigmas don't need to shout. They move quietly and make their own rules. They don't need a pack to survive. That kind of independence is a threat to every Alpha out there. And that's the truth. Sigmas don't need to lead the pack. They're the lone wolves. And that's why they're feared. Sigmas are the real...
What is it that you get paid currently?
Senator, that's well disclosed in our proxy documents.
But what is it?
It's a big number, sir.
Let me help you out. It's $32.8 million this year. Does that sound right?
Yes, it does.
It's a 45% increase over last year. Does that sound right?
Yes, it does.
What is it you get paid to do exactly?
I get paid to run the Boeing company.
It's working out great for you. For the American people, they're in danger. For your workers, they're in peril. For your whistleblowers, they literally fear for their lives, but you're getting compensated like never before. Don't you think maybe your priorities are misplaced here? Maybe it's time to get back to focusing on making quality planes and paying your workers well and taking care of the little guys who got you to where you are? You've got 32,000 machinists that got 1% wage increases over 8 years. You got a 45% increase just last year, and you're making $33 million. Do you think maybe these folks deserve a raise?
Oh, they will definitely get a raise.
I hope it's a substantial one. I don't think the problem's with the employees. I think the problem's with you. It's the C-suite. It's the management. It's what you've done to this company. That's where the problem is. Your engineers, they're probably the best in the world. And I just hope to God that you don't destroy this company before it can be saved. What is it that you get paid currently?
Senator.
What a terrible turn of events. I love a terrible turn of events. What a
Baby, you're home early.
Hi there, baby.
What are you doing here so early?
I did everything faster than usual, so we can go eat at that one place you like. Oh, God.
Yo.
Hey, what's up, man?
Yo, behind you, bro.
Huh?
Behind you.
Listen,
the curtain. There's a man behind you.
Yeah, we need to
There's a
finish
man.
up. Are you trying to
She's
say
cheating
that-
on you.
What?
What do you mean?
Why would you say
She's
something
cheating
like
on you.
that?
Are you joking? Is this
That's really...
I know this is a setup, but it's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
Is it?
I literally don't know what you're talking about right now.
But there's
I don't
a
know.
man behind
Why
the
would I love you?
curtain.
Why would I...
Dude, get up and go check. I promise
That's really
you.
weird of you to say.
Alright,
Why would you say, like, I don't... Are you playing a prank on us? I don't really understand.
what?
Dude, get up and look behind the curtain behind you.
Yeah, I will in a second. I just want you to, like, tell me exactly what just happened.
Why would you say something like that?
So I hopped on the camera and...
What y'all got going on? Wait, hold on, let me close this door. What's wrong with you?
Nothing, I just was...
Who's this?
Who I am, I'm a friend, you know what I'm saying?
This is my girl though. I can ask who is this. This is my girl.
I understand that. She came to me because, again, she wanted me to cool. You broke her hug, Lamborghini.
Who are you though? All right, you have no say right now. This is my girlfriend.
I got a lot to say because you ain't doing your job, partner.
Who not doing their job? How do he know me? Who is this?
You don't take the trash out.
You crying?
When she asks you to cook, you don't cook.
I don't take the trash out. Oh, so you must be telling him business.
Hey, business, you just tell me the truth. If you ain't your business plan, boy, you no conversation.
I'm fighting you. That's the thing.
It seems like y'all got something going on. If you hiding something from me right now, let me know now. Let me know. I'm a man. You can tell me. Yo, who was you talking to though, bro? I don't know you, bro. And stop acting like you know my girl. This is my girl. I live with her.
I know her favorite.
What's wrong?
I know her favorite food. Lobster.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
She's an Aries.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I know a lot, brother.
So listen, explain to me right now what's going on.
That's basic information.
Explain to me.
And where down we go.
You don't agree. We don't agree on this.
Yes, you want censorship and I don't.
No, I don't want censorship.
Yes, you do.
No, I want responsibility. I think there.
You desperately want censorship.
No, if I want a censorship.
You want censorship so bad you can taste it.
No, that's not true. It's not true. I think that there's right and wrong. And I think that when you have a platform that's as big as yours and as powerful as yours and as influential as yours, and you are a person of consequence to the world of what you do, that there is a certain responsibility that goes along with what you have on your platform and what you put out to the world. And I think that's important. You don't see that responsibility.
I think we have a responsibility to adhere to the law, and if people want the law changed, they should talk to their elected representative and get the law changed, and then we will adhere to the law. But if you want us to go beyond the law, that is us deciding to be censors. And I'm against censorship. I'm in favor of freedom of speech. And freedom of speech only is relevant when people you don't like say things you don't like. Otherwise, it has no meaning.
And we're down.
But I ain't never crossed a man that didn't deserve it. He be treated like a punk, you know that's unheard of. You better watch how you're talking and where you're walking, or you and your homies might be lying to chalk. But I ain't never.
Oh, come on, come in anyway. Our awesome category, so
Vibrate so high that certain people can't even be around you because your energy is so strong. Vibrate so high that anybody that's wishing to do evil upon you, it shall be revealed. Vibrate so high that any evil entity feels uncomfortable in your presence. Vibrate so high that strangers come up to you and compliment you. Vibrate so high that people want to be around you because you actually heal them. Vibrate so high that anybody that wishes to do harm towards you shall perish. Vibrate so high that anybody that has evil intentions shall get revealed. Vibrate so high that you heal the earth. Vibrate so high that you heal your community. Vibrate so high that you heal the world. Vibrate high. Vibrate so high that certain people can't even be around you.
I can show you that. There you have it, EMP Shield. Let's go to it. Look at that, how to protect your house using the EMP Shield. Medium difficulty, this takes about 30 minutes. Here we have the pictures, how it works, how to install the EMP Shield, the tools you're gonna need, plus the instructions. This is how to charge your phone with no electricity. This, if you want to know how to preserve your eggs. This is gonna also teach you how to make drinkable water out of air. This is the No Grid Survival Projects book with over 70 DIY projects. In case of the unknown happening, this book is packed with a lot of information, and I feel that every one household should have this knowledge. So I'm gonna go ahead and link that below so that you can grab yours.
I pray,
Come on, give me your hand.
That's why I need a one.
I hereby swear that you and I will take down the quench your feet for the deadly
powers taking a hold
deal with a kid.
I need a one dance. Gotta see my hand.
Now it's a real
time for I go. Higher powers taking a hold on me.
Go over here. I like it.
Hey, I know this is your song, Tips. But y'all get on back out the way, cause we gonna sing it. So get on back out the way. Hey, Bruce, come here. Papa was a rolling stone, y'all. Wherever he laid his hat was his home. And when he died, all they left us was alone. Now, here we got something. That's enough. That's enough. That's enough. That's enough. I want you to get a little bit of this. Sugar pie, honey bun. Come on. You know that I love. Let me hear everybody this time. Can't help myself, that is. I love you and nobody else. In and out the light. In and out the light. Come and you go. Come and you go. Leaving your picture behind.
How to see your past life. The soul never forgets, even if the mind does. Hidden within you are memories of another time, another face, another life. If you're curious enough, there's a way to unlock those memories. But seeing your past life also means reliving how it ended. Step 1. Wait until the hour between night and dawn, when the world is at its quietest. Find a still body of water, like a pond or a basin, and ensure its surface is undisturbed. The water must be deep enough to reflect the sky. Step 2. Drop a single item into the water, something tied to your present life, a strand of hair, a written name, or a small possession. Repeat, show me who I was, show me how it ended. As you watch, fragments of your past life will emerge. You'll see places you've never been, faces you've never known, and moments that feel like deja vu. But it won't stop there. The water will darken, and your final moments of that life will replay before you. How it ended, the fear, the pain, the silence. And some people may even drown in that memory, unable to comprehend what will happen in this life. How to see your past life. The soul never forgets, even if...
Since you ain't sleep yet, let me give you 3 signs that the book of caution is that you can sense spirits. Don't watch this if you ain't spiritually confident. Pay attention to the last one, it's the most important. Number 1, ringing in the ear. Consistent ringing in the ear could mean you're hypersensitive to the spirit realm. Pay attention and have discernment when this happens. Number 2, you see faces with your eyes closed. Seeing faces with your eyes closed, usually before bed, indicates you're sensitive to the spirits around you. Have discernment when interpreting the cause. Number 3, you see shadow figures at the corner of your eye. This means you're clairvoyant but not fully awakened. Pay attention to what you're doing at the time you see these shadow people in the corner of your eye. If you're experiencing any of these, don't let nobody tell you crazy or insane. Watch my YouTube video below.
We all know the Simpsons predicted the California wildflowers, but their newest prediction is way more disturbing. Just listen to this.
Great blackout. We had no power and no prospects of getting any.
What is it? What is it?
We'll never know!
Don't worry, kids. The government will help. The government cannot help itself, let alone you.
And now Trump just flagged this as a serious threat.
I said, no, I'm not kidding. You don't have to hook into the grid, which is old and, could be taken out. If it's taken out, they wouldn't have any way to get any electricity.
They've been putting it in our faces, even on the biggest stages.
A large blackout affecting the entire or a large portion of the United States. Imagine what that's like. You walk outside, you turn on your phone, there's no signal. You go back inside, you turn on the TV, no signal. You turn on the radio, no power. You turn on the faucet, no water. Within 3 to 5 days, the food is gone. gone from the grocery stores. We are terrible at listening to warnings about disaster.
And the sad reality is 75% of Americans won't know how to survive without the power grid. Like honestly, without any power, how are you gonna filter your own water? How are you gonna charge your phone when there's no electricity? And how will you preserve your food? And that's why I got every single one of my family members this book right here. It's called The...
This is trippy.
2025 is the year of the snake in Chinese astrology. Let's connect the dots. The snake year has a history of significant global events. 1917, America entered World War I. 1929, the Great Depression began with the Wall Street crash. 1941, Pearl Harbor was attacked. 1965, Bloody Sunday, Malcolm X's assassination, and the escalation of the Vietnam War. 2001, the tragic events of 9/11. Now, 2025 isn't just a snake year, it's also a year of 9 in numerology. Add 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 5, and you get 9, symbolizing completion and revelation. 9 is the lifting of the veil, the truth coming to light. And look at the world right now, mysterious wildfires in California, tornadoes striking in January where they rarely do, events that don't seem to add up. When things don't make sense, it's usually because there's something deeper. This message isn't for everyone, but if it resonates, don't follow Epiphano.
When random billionaires come out warning normal people, you know shit's getting weird. Just watch this shit.
Let's just say the power grid goes out. I'm telling you, it's gonna happen. I know. Just do whatever you can to be ready for it. Some people are maybe saying, well, I don't have the kind of money. You guys got the money and da-da-da-da. This isn't about money.
Okay, now you tell me. Didn't Trump just mention that in a speech?
The big problem is we need double the energy we currently have in the United States. Can you imagine? You don't have to hook into the grid, which is old and, could be taken out. If it's taken out, they wouldn't have any electricity.
Now, I didn't take it serious until one of Trump's random military friends explained what would actually happen to America.
Everything that you know is done, and desperation kicks in. When the power goes out, there goes your water, there goes your food, there goes your heat, there goes your cooling, there goes your transportation. And then people start getting desperate. You see looting. Wait until you see what it looks like when they just want something to fucking eat because they haven't eaten in 3 days. They're starving to death.
And when this happens, information is going to be the most powerful resource because nobody's going to know what to do. Which is why everyone in my family has one of these. How to build your own water filter. How to make your own.
This is the reason why people have to lock their doors, cover their windows at night if they live in the Appalachian Mountains. I promise you, this is not some random intruder or like a neighbor that's at their door trying to get in. I'm fairly certain that what they are dealing with in this video is a mimic. They're extremely common, especially in the Appalachian Mountains, which is where this video was filmed. And mimics will disguise themselves as people you know or people that they think you know, and they will mimic their voices and try to get you to let them in your home. Sometimes this manifests as pets, like you'll hear your dog barking upstairs, but you know your spouse just took them out on a walk. Or your mom is at the grocery store and you hear her calling your name from downstairs. This woman explains that she doesn't think she knows this person. She lives on a large gated fenced off farm with no surrounding neighbors. So who's knocking at her door? It's typically a voice, but oftentimes skinwalkers will change forms in order to try to get in your home. Do you believe in this urban legend? Come over here for more freaky stuff.
If you perform curls with your palms facing up, it targets the biceps connected to your arms. If you curl with your palms fully turned upward, it emphasizes the outer portion of your arms. If you perform reverse grip curls with your palms facing downward, it targets your forearms. If you lift your upper arms above your neck and perform overhead extensions, it works the long head of your tricep. If you lean forward and lift your upper arms while performing bent over extensions, it targets the lateral head of your tricep. If you extend your forearms backward with your palms facing forward while simultaneously extending your upper arms, performing reverse grip extensions, it targets the medial head of your tricep. Complete 3 sets of 10 repetitions for each movement to effectively work your entire arm. Follow for more tips. If you perform
Oh shit!
What the hell?
I lost Gwen. She was my MJ. I couldn't save her. I'm never gonna be able to forgive myself for that. But I carried on, tried to keep going, try to keep being the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, because I know that's what she would have wanted, but at some point I stopped pulling my punches. I got rageful. I got bitter. I just don't want you to end up like me.
Pump it up while your feet are stumping and the jam is pumping. Look ahead, the crowd is jumping. Pump it up a little more, get the party going on the dance floor. See, cause that's where the party's at, and you find out if you do that. I want a place to stay. Get your booty on the floor tonight, make my day. I want a place to stay. Get your booty on the floor tonight, make my day. Make my day, make my day, make my day, make my day. Yo, pump up the jam, pump it up while your feet.
I feel hella shit because it's like, yo, like if I would've known he was so cool, and it's like, yo, if I would've watched the interview sooner, bro, we were so alike. And it's unfortunate because it's like, yo, when people die, that's when we like, you know, because your remorse kind of makes you check them out.
Come on. You got a whole world to go back to. I got nothing. I got nothing. Give me this. When I was younger, I wasn't afraid of anything. I didn't have the slightest fear of dying, no reason for it. I thought that if I die, that's fine with me anytime at all. But then I met a certain woman and it changed. I started to think that I wanted to survive. For the first time, the idea of death began to scare me. It was on my mind. I'd never felt that kind of feeling. Almost paralyzed. When I was younger,
for the ones who choose to carry a heart of warmth, even when life has been cold to them, what you carry is rare. It needs protecting. And ultimately, you are its protector. This is no easy task. To bear the weight of your pain without letting it harden you. To hold your wounds with grace and still offer kindness to a world that has not always been kind to you. But this is the power you hold. To turn pain into wisdom, wounds into courage, and darkness into light. The world needs your warmth. It needs the ones brave enough to choose it.
I feel like you a sucker if you ain't got that mentality. Like you watch your moms or your pops or your grandma, whoever raised you. It ain't gotta be your parents. But you grow up to be a grown man or a grown woman and you don't want to get them nothing back. You don't want them to chill for a minute. You's a sucker. Like that's just my outlook on life. Like I feel like you a sucker if you.
Mom, I'm taking a moment to tell you how incredible you are. You are the best, and I don't know what I would do without you. Thank you for everything you've done and continue to do for me. You are my rock, my refuge in difficult times. Your strength and resilience inspire me every day. You're the one who understands me without me needing to speak. The one who knows exactly what to say to cheer me up or advise me. Thank you for your sacrifices, for all those sleepless nights, for your unconditional love. You've always been there for me, through the good times and the bad. Your patience and kindness know no bounds, and I'm so grateful for that. I know I don't say it enough, but I love you so much. You're more than a mom. You're a friend, a mentor, a role model. Mom?
The truth is, Brock, I am an addict. They carried me out of that arena and they carried me straight into rehab. Because see, through all that time, bro, through all those 3 years, not only did I wind up losing my job, I lost my wife, I lost my kids, and I lost myself. I lost my spirit. But you know what, Brock? I came to a point in my life, I came to a point where it was do or die, Holmes. I had to make a decision. That's my new addiction, Holmes. See, when I step into this ring, yeah, bro, I am addicted. I'm addicted to the high that I get from them. I'm addicted to the high that I get when I go home and I tell my family, hey, I'm doing it. I'm addicted to the satisfaction that I get to tell everybody like you that didn't believe in me, you can stick it up your ass. The truth is,
you know, and I could have had more memories with him if I hadn't judged my father so much. You know, he wasn't like this, or he, you know, he couldn't do this, he didn't have anything. You know, I just think, I'm not mad at myself. I want you to know that I'm not like, you know, I think I could have been a better, maybe could have been a better son to him, you know, and I know the circumstances weren't ideal, but I just maybe could have been a better son to him sometimes, you know. I could have had more pride. You know, I wish somebody had taught me to have more pride in my family when I was young, because I didn't know. And then when other kids started making fun of, you know, my situation in the world, like, you know, I joined them and made fun of my situation as well, instead of having a sense of pride. Now that's where, you know, my parents or the world or the scenario or whatever, that's where, you know, my father probably, he could have done a better job by helping me have a sense of pride in our family. And maybe he tried, and maybe, and sometimes things just are the way they are, you know, and I could have had more memories with him if I hadn't judged my father so much.
my nigga, he ain't gone, man. Even the day of your funeral, I swear to God, nigga, like I woke up that morning, I was like, I know he gonna call me. I know my homie gonna call me. I know he gonna say, hey, what up, man? What's going on, man? You know, but shit, you probably in a better place than I'm at anyway. You know, whew. I'm sorry, homie. I know you like, God damn, man, stop crying like a little bitch. Sorry, dog. I be feeling like, damn, I want to see my mans. I want to see my nigga, though. You know, it's like I can't see you and shit, cause you gone, man. You know what I'm saying? You just gone and shit. And I be wanna kick it with you and hang with you and shit. And I can't. They be on me, man. And I can't. I be not wanting to do bad things, though. I swear, homie. But it be so hard, man. It be. My nigga, he ain't gone, man.
You see, you wouldn't ask why the rose that grew from the concrete had damaged petals. On the contrary, we would all celebrate its tenacity. We would all love its will to reach the sun. Well, we are the roses. This is the concrete. These are my damaged petals. Don't ask me why. Ask me how. You see, you wouldn't ask why the rose that grew from the concrete had.
I keep in touch with everybody who helped me out as I was growing up. I keep in touch with all my friends. Anybody who helped me along the way, I keep in touch. I try to do something nice for somebody every day when I wake up. Make somebody's day is what I call it. There's nothing like making somebody's day. You ever got a call from a motherfucker that don't want nothing from you? You just call up to check up on your ass?
Very rare.
Very rare.
Very rare.
That's,
Very rare.
I make it a habit once, twice a week to call a motherfucker and go, what's going on? Don't text me either. Call me. I want to hear your voice, Mike. I'm a firm believer in calling people. What's up, dog? I don't want nothing from, because you live in a place where somebody's always looking for something. I keep in touch with everybody who helped me.
Growing up is realizing that your dad is the only person who wants you to be better than him. He won't say it outright. He'll hide it behind tough love, awkward advice, and moments that felt too small to notice. But in every lesson, every warning, every sacrifice he made, he was quietly paving the way for you to go further than he did. He wants you to avoid his mistakes, to dream bigger, to take the chances he was too scared to take. And as you grow, you begin to see it. How much he held back so you wouldn't have to. How much he gave so you could have more. The jokes you once rolled your eyes at, the lectures you thought were overbearing, the quiet moments when he just sat with you. They all start to make sense. He doesn't want your thanks. He doesn't need your applause. All he's ever wanted is for you to stand taller than he could, to live a life he only dreamed of. Because for him, your success is his. Your happiness is what makes it all worth it. Growing up is realizing that your dad is...
While others were free to grow, you were fighting to survive. Your mind was learning how to stay safe while theirs was learning how to thrive. That's not your fault. Those without deep trauma had a different path. They could focus on dreams while you focused on making it through each day. They could plan futures while you were healing past wounds. You're not behind. You're not slow. You were just carrying weights they never had to lift. Your energy went to survival, while theirs went to growth. If you feel like you're playing catch-up now, remember why. Remember what you overcame. Remember how strong you had to be just to make it here. Your path was harder. Your road was longer. But your survival shows your strength. You're not late to life. You're right on time for your journey. While others were free to grow, you were fighting